Hey guys, happy summer. It's Stacey with John R. Wood Properties and Top Agent Team Florida, and I'm here to give you your June real estate market update for Southwest Florida. In this video, I'm going to tell you very quickly about the real estate market in Southwest Florida, what our numbers are, what the experience is that I'm having as a listing agent in the market and also working with buyers, and what you can do if you're interested in investing in real estate in Southwest Florida right now. First off, let's talk about the real estate market. The market has gone back into an equilibrium. We have 4% decrease in the number of sales over last year, and we have a 16% increase in inventory, which has helped to bring our inventory back into an equilibrium. We're still well below the highest amount of inventory that we've had, and we are nearly double what we had at our all-time low. We've come right back into what's normal. And what is normal? Well, let's take a look here. Closed sales for the 12 months ending May 31st were down 4% from the preceding 12 months. New listings, although posting a 16% increase over the same period, also posted one of the slowest paces in the past 10 years. With new listings over the preceding 12 months posting a 10-year low, that 16% year-over-year increase helped bring inventory back to a level more keeping with historical norms rather than moving the market into oversupply. As of May 31st, there were 13,602 listings on the market, up from the still low count of 7,627 posted 1 year prior, but down from April when 13,912 units were available. Months of supply was 6.88 as of May 31st, down from April when 6.95 months was posted. The average selling price at $815,827 posted a 2.7% increase from the preceding 12 months. We are pleased to announce that through May, John R. Wood Christie's International Real Estate continues to rank as the top brokerage in total year-to-date sales volume and transactions in Southwest Florida. Now, secondly, let's talk about my experience as a real estate agent here in Southwest Florida. Okay, so today I'm going out to show property day 2 to a wonderful family that came down from Wisconsin, and they're looking for a great home near the beach that's updated, a pool, enough bedrooms for everyone. And it's hard. Even though we have 11 options to see, most of them are not fitting the bill. I mean, they're okay, but they need work. And that's been the biggest deterrent for them is I don't want to come down here and have a renovation job. I don't want to have to do this. All these light fixtures are outdated. There's wood rot. These floors are all mismatched. It needs painted. The landscaping, I really don't want to have to deal with all that. They just want it to be ready. So as a seller, it's very important that you do everything that you can to get your home ready, and so that you eliminate all of the objections that a buyer is going to have when they walk in. You want to keep that to a minimum so that they can be happy and justify their decision to purchase your home over all of the other homes. So it's very good for me as a listing agent to work with buyers as well, and to go out and to see what the other listings look like and to see what buyers are looking for so that I can stay on the pulse of what is important to buyers in today's market. As a listing agent, right now I have 9 listings, and we are doing everything that we can to promote the properties, to do open houses, advertising, videos, getting on the phone and making phone calls, following up, getting the feedback, and making any adjustments that we can. So if there's any feedback that we're getting that is negative that we need to overcome going forward, we're getting on that right away. If it's just a matter of the market lack of demand, then we have to make a decision to either compete on price or to wait it out, buckle down and wait for the market to come to us. So there's a lot of strategy in real estate. There's also a lot to do with insight and the ability to see what's coming next and to have the intuition for what to do and guide my clients. It's definitely not an easy market right now, not at all. I mean, we have a lot of anxiety in the market, a lot of sellers that are anxious, a lot of buyers that are anxious. We're going into a political election year. That always slows things down. We're in the middle of summer, so kids are out of school. That's stressful, but it's also a time when a lot of families are moving. It's hurricane season, and we have this El Nino weather pattern, so the weather's a little bit different, and everyone just is, with all of the inflation, with the high interest rates, with insurance reform, with everything, it just has people a little bit nervous, a little bit jittery, and it's nothing that we haven't gone through before. I mean, real estate market it's a cycle. It goes up and it goes down and it goes in and out and all all around like a roller coaster, and that's just what it is. And we know that. So you've got to take it into perspective of what it is and really focus on what is the goal and how are we going to achieve the goal, and what are the variables that we can control and what can we not control, and how do we position ourselves to make sure and fact check ourselves. And it's a lot of research and a lot of due diligence and just having common sense and intuition and being able to have very difficult conversations sometimes when they need to be had. So not every listing right now is selling, and that's normal. That's a normal market. Not like 2 years ago where no matter what, the property was selling itself because there was such scarcity in the market. No, we're back to normal now. And so we're back to the fundamentals and being more realistic on pricing. If a property is in great condition, it's got a lot going for it, and it's priced well, then it will sell, and it will sell quickly. So buyers have to be aware of that, and they have to be ready to make a move on the right properties when they are coming on the market and priced well. And the ones that are overpriced or need too much work or whatever, then those ones are the ones that are sitting there and accumulating and create a little bit of frustration in the market, which is what I'm experiencing right now, going out with these buyers and looking at all these properties that are within this certain price range, and they've all got all these things that we've got to overcome. That's what I'm experiencing right now. And now third, let's talk about what you can do if you're interested in investing in real estate in Southwest Florida. If you are a person who is looking to invest into real estate in Southwest Florida, I would say right now is the time, go for it, because we are in summer. We have a lot of sellers who feel like maybe they've missed the boat on season, or they are just exhausted, or they are ready to move and they're getting realistic with their prices, or they're giving you a bargain. And it's a really, really good time to be buying a home. Now you gotta be smart about it. You don't wanna buy just anything. There are some homes out there that, you wouldn't wanna buy. But if you work with a great agent, they're gonna talk to you about what's important to you, what are you looking for, what's your goal, are you trying to get a return on your investment, are you trying to have quality time with your family, is this a long end game, what's the goal here, and how can I steer and help you in the right direction so that we can begin to look at homes that are gonna fit that, and then we pivot from there and find the perfect home for you and then get it at the best possible price. Sellers are willing to negotiate right now, which was not the case a couple years ago. And so you're in a very good position in terms of options. If you're a seller in the market right now, the first question I would ask is, do you want to sell right now or do you want to wait? Because if you want to sell right now, you're going to need to play by the rules of the current market. If you want to wait, then you can bet on the market changing in the future, because that's what the market always does. Will it change for the better? I think for a seller it will. I think that prices are going to go up considerably. It's just that we've had so much appreciation so quickly, we can't continue to go at that pace. It would crash. It would be chaos if we continue to have increases of 10, 15, 20% year over year. I mean, it would be impossible to maintain that. So of course we expect to have a couple years where it's flat line, it's slowed way down. There's gonna be some homes where people bought it over value and now they have to sell it for less. That's going to happen. That's part of the market, but the market will go up. We're going to go back to a normal rate of increase. And if you want to wait it out and then get back into more of a competitive seller market, then there's a few things that might shift the market back into your favor. One of those things would be after the presidential election takes place, then there's some pent-up demand that gets released because a lot of business owners are going to wait to make decisions on relocating people, acquiring other companies, expanding their businesses, investing in their business until they know who the next president is going to be. It just seems like everyone sort of holds their breath and waits for this announcement and then takes action regardless of who becomes president. It just seems like that's what happens. And so I think that we're going to be going into a much more of a normal seasonal pattern here. Everyone thought we'd have a normal season last year. We didn't have it. I really think with the presidential election that we will, and we'll have a normal season here, which is November to, March, April in Southwest Florida. If you are going to be selling right now, you need to sell right now, then you're going to really need to take a good look at your home from the perspective of a buyer and say, what are the things that I don't like about this house that I never got around to doing, or maybe any deficiencies that need to be looked at, maybe get an inspector in there, how insurable is your home? What are all of the possible scenarios for things that could come up that are obstacles here, and address as many of them as you can. Then bring a real estate agent in to evaluate your home candidly and say, this is what you need to do. I have a team where we go in, I've even repainted homes because the paint scheme, but we do staging, redesign, whatever needs to be done, recommendations, vendors, to get your your home in the condition to where it pops online and it pops when someone walks in the door and they have to have it. That's my recommendation if you're looking to invest or to sell in the market right now in Southwest Florida. Go big or go home. Don't play around. This is not the time to test the market and see what happens if you put your home up for sale $100,000 more than what it's actually worth, right? That's not the time to do it. I can give you hundreds of examples of what has happened with other sellers that have done that right now. So don't make the same mistake that the other people, the losers, are making. You want to look at the winners, the pending and the sold homes that have just happened recently and model what they've done. And that's what we're here to do. That's my passion. That's what I specialize in and my team specializes in, is helping people to evaluate that from an objective perspective and take that and put it onto paper and get it sold so that you can move forward with the next chapter of your life. All right, well, thank you for watching this video. I'm glad you got your market update. I'm thankful that you listened for me to share all of my experiences and my advice, and I am available to you for any other questions that you have. Drop your question in the comment section below. If this was helpful to you, please like, subscribe, share. It helps me to grow my channel and encourages me to continue to make content that's valuable to you. If you didn't like it, if you thought it sucked, well, you tell me that too, okay? All right, bye.